Evening all, and welcome back to Factory Town. So, a few things have happened off camera between last episode and this one here. Our shrines are now in place, generating our mana crystals, all working, going around doing their bits and pieces there. There's only 4 crystals of earth crystals in each one, but it's working, it's doing its job. I haven't done this one here yet because I've run out of planks, and that needs dealing with, but I've been looking at trying to figure it out, and I honestly don't think I can without tearing apart the system and re-getting it going. Whilst I was looking at it, I did notice our coal died completely. It just ran out, and I couldn't figure anything out with it. So I was trying to figure out how to get our coal distribution working better. I've changed it up so that now it's got still only got one output, but it force feeds the mines. The forges, then goes off to our mana forge here, and it doesn't go off to our power grid because our steam power now runs off of a fire shrine producing power here. It's only got four gems in it, and it's not really doing a great deal here, so it's just sort of stuck doing things. But this works for these 3 here, and this could be expanded to even more. To be honest with you, it's very, very good. We've got this here. You'll notice that we've got 2 lines now running on the mine. The bottom line is being used more than the top one, which is annoying because I prefer the top one to be used so I can see them, but that works. This is all going here. Just try and supply this more, and it's not really working. This is still struggling to get going. In hindsight, I really think I should have done one of these as complete stone and one of these as complete iron, because then the pickup bonuses would have been far higher and the collection speed would have been better. But I didn't do that. I could swap around, but I'm not going to. We're going to leave it as it is and do it that way. Also, some of these, I can't remember if I changed that on camera. I think I did change it on camera. So yeah. And also, if anyone watched my very, very terrible video on logic blocks, which I will go into a bit better with, because I realised that after watching it back now myself a few times, I've overly complicated things in that one. I've put far too much in a small area. But you'll notice the delta block. The delta block is a logic block or compute block, that receives values and will store it, but only sent if a different value only sent out if is different than the last stored value there. So if it keeps receiving false, false, it won't send anything out. As soon as it receives a true, it will then send a true. Now I was like, well, what use is that? I couldn't figure it out. And then I figured out that, well, I've got all these blue lines going everywhere, and they're constantly firing. This stone one here or this coal one is constantly firing, going, I'm less than 150, so yes. It's going true. Please turn on the coal, true. And it's constantly firing. The delta block, if you put that in between, which I will show you here now, I'll get the delta block, I'll put it down there. And instead of linking the math block to the linking the math block directly to the coal, so we're getting this blue line here, we can link the delta block to it instead. It would be nice if I could click the math block, but I can't for some bizarre reason. So I'm going to move that over there, leave the game paused, click the math block and unlink it from here, and link it to the delta block, and then link the delta block to the grabber. Then put this back, and hopefully that hasn't broken anything, because I haven't unpaused the game since then, but yeah, okay. And now the dash is hitting the delta block all the time, and the delta block's going, well, you'll keep telling me true or false at the moment, so I'm not going to send anything. But when it changes, it will. Just stops all them blue lines going everywhere, which, yeah, I think is fantastic. So I might put that in a few more places. It's particularly effective for places where you've got multiple links, like here, for instance. This one is linked to that grabber. Pause the game here because it's going to break things. And that grabber. I can then link it to the delta block, and then link the delta block to there and there. and then no more blue lines not being fired everywhere. I've still got one going on over here, but and you'll only see a blue line fire when, I mean, this now is at 150, so that should have fired, which it has done, but you barely see it. It happens like once and it fires off. So the delta block has a purpose, and I like it. It just cleans up stuff. You don't see all them blue lines firing everywhere. So very impressed with that. Very, very happy with it. Okay, so what I wanted to do was look at this here. I mean, we are struggling to get our planks in. We're going to look at elixirs and ethers, which ethers are easy enough done. And then look at it. But honestly, the more I look at this, the more I realise I've got to completely change the system up here. I built it in a way that wasn't designed to scale, and it's not going to work. I mean, to keep up with our iron production, I'm going to need... I could change all that to iron and have iron forges, and it's just... It's not really going to work, if I'm honest with it. It's not going to work. So I'm going to give up on the plan of getting everything to stupid happiness. But what I am going to do is at least supply it with all the bits and pieces. So right now, we have supplied it with... It's got some stuff here. I'm happy with that. So let's get the apothecary. Let's get some elixirs going in there. We'll get some, I suppose, earth ethers in there. That's going to be really easy. We can do that just with wagons and up here, because we're producing enough earth ethers. So let's say you are going to go deliver to that apothecary, and you are just going to deliver to that apothecary, and that fixes that one. Awesome. Right. So yeah, you'll happily grab your bits and pieces and go around here, and I'm going to actually put in the road up to there and remove it from here. Because it probably makes more sense doing that. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. And then you can produce enough to keep up with everything that you need to there. It's only 4 a go. So that'll be awesome. That'll get more happiness up, which will speed things up. And there you go, you've now got stuff there. Awesome. And we're making purple coins, so that's good. So, elixirs. How do we make elixirs? Well, elixirs are made in the enchanter. And also, this is another thing that slightly gone off on here. The first tier here wants books. Any book, strength, stamina, cure, or protection books. All those books require enchanted books. We're making enchanted books here already. So, yeah, and it just requires a book and power. So we've got a system here already set up to make enchanted books. This all works, so we're going to do that over here. But the enchanter as well can make the elixirs here, and it requires coins, health potions, antidotes, and water power. Now, health potions are produced by this here, which requires a remedy, fruit juice, and mana power. So we require a kitchen and an enchanter. So where should we put this? Where should we put it? We also need fruit trees, so we're going to need a forester somewhere. This is kind of blocked up. We can't put it down here. We have space here. A little awkward though. Especially for delivery. I mean, could kind of want to put it down here. We've got berries. You can make fruit juice with berries. Oh, that's quite good. We've got berries naturally here. Yeah, let's put it down here and somehow figure out how to get the rail system to connect to it. Not quite sure how I'm going to do that. I could bring the rail system down here. Along and back up again. Yeah, there we go. That's how we can do it. Right. Okay, so we're going to need reinforced planks, which we don't have. So I'm going to turn off that rail stop again. Okay, and we're going to grab a... in fact, let's put in this first, shall we? Go to there. I'm going too high there. No, I'm not. Nope, that's fine. That's fine. Okie dokie. Or no, I'm not. No, it's fine. Right. Okie dokie. And I'm going to move this barn to there. Yep, there we go. Move that barn to there. Rotate that barn to there. Copy the rails, because that's kind of important before you put in the rail stops. Do that. Copy the rail stops, and we'll go one there, one there, one there, one there. Why? Oh, you're an input because you're reading the barn in front, that's why. So you want to be an output. There we go. Okay. Okie dokie. And then we want to build the rail up there. And oh dear. Not delete the path. Put that there and put the rail in there. There we go. Awesome. And that would all still work absolutely perfectly well. Like it is. Awesome sauce. And we've got that coming down, so we can copy and put a barn in there. And that barn can be for elixirs. Awesome. Right. So we need an enchanter. Which is going to make the final product, so the enchanter can go in there, but I want to level that down just a little bit, like so, and we'll put in a like that. There we go. And you are going to make health potions and elixirs, which means we're going to have a grabber on that there and set that to elixirs. In fact, nope, we're going to turn that around. We're going to put in a wooden arch with a chute on it and a grabber. There we go. Just so I can see what the grabber is, because when it's down in the ground it's difficult to see. We then also need a kitchen. The bomb needs to be... I'm going to put it a little bit away so it's got some form of storage in between. Not that it... No, actually, I think I would put it really close. I'd probably regret it, but we'll see. And you need to be making... Was it remedies? Remedies and fruit juice, isn't it? Remedies and fruit juice. Okay. Alright. And remedies are made from herbs, water, and fuel. Okie dokie. So we need herbs as well, which we don't have here at all, and I can't really get from anywhere. My brain was just going, hey, you could use this farm here, that would probably be done. Maybe? I don't know, I'm really tempted. If I level down the terrain, if that's what you want to do. Quite difficult to see where the terrain is based on this grass. Put that there. And could we add herbs to this? Would that be a good idea? I mean, I could do, and then put them into this barn, and then run a lead from this barn wiggly woggly wiggly into there. Don't know if I like that. Well, I do like that, but I also don't like it at the same time. You're all producing just grain. See, our herbs are up here, aren't they? Yeah, up to this barn here. There's not really any way I can get them down here with ease. Or is there? Reckon this? Reckon that could keep up if I had a caravan taking things down to a storage point down here? Reckon? I think that's worth giving it a go. Okay. I'm using metal conveyors here because I want to conserve a bit of what am I saying? Hold on. I'm using metal conveyors. I don't know why I'm using metal conveyors. Because it didn't. My brain's still in the mode of going, well, you shouldn't really be using the ones because you haven't got many of them, and I have. I've got loads of them, so I don't quite know why I'm doing that. So let's just use magic conveyors instead and be done with it. So we're going to put 2 in there. We're going to put 2 in there and then 1 that way. Turn you around. Okay. We're also going to have an offshoot going that way. So that will go right first and then straight onto this one and then to this one. So this is the lowest priority. So it's going to get its source there. We then need to put a farm in here. And if I was to go with this barn here into grabbers. Oh, grabber, and then 1 in the centre there. Oh, and then we're going to need grabbers there and there, aren't we? He says, why do we need? Yes. So you're going to be set to remedies. You're going to be set to fruit juice. Do I really need that barn there? Do I? Could I just have the kitchen going directly into? I think I'm going to. I think that's what we're going to do. Right, remove those. So I'm going to move this over. I'm going to leave a free gap, which means just because I want to make it look good, we're going to do that. Okay, we were going to turn around to there. Not that it particularly matters. You can turn around that way. Okay. Excuse me. It's going to be another hay fever day today. Right, so remedies and fruit juice. Fruit juice. Remedies. I struggle to find things and I can just type. And I don't know why. I don't know why I do that. Okay, so that's going to be like that. And we're going to have a caravan come down. Can't get along here. Drive along there, but I can't put a path in for that. Let's change this up a little bit here. Okay, I'm going to move you to being there. Turn you round. Put more warm coats in my face I don't particularly want, but hey ho. Not going to fit, is it? Damn it. Make it fit. I can make it fit. We'll move this back. Move those. Move this back. And move this to there. And do that. Okie dokie. Right. And then we want to have, is it 3 inputs? It was 3 inputs, wasn't it? Bum, 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 bum. And we want to have copy copy, and then control and click just to paste all of them like that. There we go. Okay, that makes life nice and easy. Well, we can steal you. You're going to be changed over to being herbs. Boom, there we go. Okie dokie. And then the caravan has got somewhere to come down, like so. We can drive all the way down here. Yeah, that kitchen needs fuel. Okay, that's my bad. I didn't think about that. Oh, move this one to there. We did that. It's a lot more difficult to actually build a ramp. It's bigger than you expect to get a ramp to go over the top of things. You need to do something like that, and then put in a well, it could be a stone one, I suppose. I can make it out of stone. Got stone stairs? No, there is no stone stairs, so it would just be a case of building ramps and putting the path on top of it. But that's the only real way to build it so that stuff can get through. If you put the archway down by one more, it doesn't work. You can do it by putting just the scaffold in, and then it just looks really strange when you do it that way. So yeah, not that I actually think we need that, if I'm honest with you, because I reckon we can get away with doing it here somewhere, having it output. If I put this, say, there, and then you herbs. Sure, I changed you to herbs. Did I change something else to herbs by mistake? I hope not. You're just doing sugar. You're just doing sugar, so you don't actually need this grain back here. Okay. So I could remove all this grain here. Right, that's fine. That's fine. That's okay. This road can carry on. If I wanted to cut back the potatoes, I could always move them somewhere else. Then we get stuck anyway, so it's not important. But we do have the opportunity to expand here if we want to. So you're getting fuel. You just need herbs and water. Well, water's easy enough done. Well, and we'll put that in this front. The remedy requires water. The fruit juice just requires fruit. It doesn't actually require water. So, okay, let's put that in there with a grabber. No, that way around. Thank you. Okay, and then you might as well face that way. It doesn't matter. You can face backwards, I suppose. I do like now that if you do that, it says no because I've got an input coming in from logs. So I don't like that. And if I did that, it would also not allow me to input the water into the centerpiece. To be honest with you, however, I do kind of want to put the water around the back. If I'm honest with you. I think that would work better. Okay. And you now need to output your goods, your herbs, to here. We don't need this grain here, do we? No, we don't. And the caravan's going to come down, jump off. I'll move that back up a little bit. So let's remove this grain. Like so. Let's build a little up piece. Like so. And we'll put down notches on top like so. And then we'll grab this and we will go You want to come down here, and then you want to go to... Can't do that. You need to be one further back. Is that too high? What is going on here? There we go. That was strange. That was very strange. There you go. And that should still allow the wood to go through. Yes, it does. Awesome. And then the wood will go into there. And then you will output into here. And everything will be awesome. Let's grab ourselves a caravan. There. I'm going to have to do a tiny bit of... Oh. Fiddlesticks. The rails on the floor there. Can't get under it. Okay, we'll do a little bit of remastering the ground. Can't build a ramp over it. Right, okay. So I'm going to have to redo this slightly here. I'm afraid I don't have much choice in the matter, because what I need to do is I need to get right, let's go right back here somewhere. I need to get like this level. Flatten down the terrain to it. That looks far too deep. Come up, there we go. That's not the level of the 1, 2 down. So there we go. So that's the level I need to go to. Dokie. Right. Which also means I need to remove that there. And that there, because I've put the scaffold down, so you cannot modify the ground when there's scaffold in the way. Right. And then put all the scaffold back in again. It's really... I understand it, but it's just like... annoying. It's like, really? Needs a support block. You have a support block. There we go. Don't argue with me. Okie dokie. Right. And then put the rail back in. And then put the rail back in. There we go. Okie dokie. Right. And then put the road back in, I suppose. I should really do a one-way system here, but it's only going to have a single caravan, and then the caravan can drive underneath there. Doesn't look like it can, but it can, he says, hopefully, not knowing whether it actually can or not. And then this is all gone bananas here, and I don't like that. And I bet I can't level that now. No, I cannot. What about leveling? Can do that. No, what about leveling that way? Can do that, but it won't do that side. I know it doesn't matter, but it looks weird, and I don't like it. There we go. Right, then put him. Wow. No, don't go up. Don't go. There we go. Right, there we go. Okie dokie. Right. You take herbs, deliver to herb silo. Okie dokie. Right. And then that will work, and you can go through the rail, but size comparisons are a bit wrong here. That's supposed to be, well, it's a minecart, but yeah, and then those caravans are quite big. that works, but who am I to argue with physics? Okay, so that goes there. So we don't need a farm. Wow, farm. Can I get you grabbing all these at once? No, I can't. The only way I could do it is to remove 2 of them, which I'm going to do. We'll remove 2 of them. Then we'll put in a farm. There. Plunk. And you are going to auto-manage your recipes. Oh yeah. There we go. You don't tick the box, you actually click the button at the top. If you untick these and then tick the box, it doesn't do anything. You have to click that button on the top there, and it does it. Whereas down here you would tick the boxes. So apply water, apply sugar, not that there's any farm tiles for you to do that. Apply sugar, apply water, apply fertilizer, and then pick up the berries, please. Thank you very much. And then output the berries to the workshop. The kitchen, sorry, the kitchen will then do the stuff, that will do the things, that will do the things, that will produce the elixirs. Let's go and see what happens here. Okay, you're going to deliver those. That's awesome. I'm not going to put a road in there. Okay, you're producing the things. Wait, you need antidotes. So you can make the health potion, but you also need antidotes. Oh, I've missed one out, haven't I? We need an antidote, which requires remedies, which we're getting. That was why we were making remedies. We're outputting remedies. Do you require remedies? You do. Oh, blimey. And you require antidotes. Were we making? No, we're making fish oil. And then antidotes require fish oil and remedies and sugar. Oh no! Oh no! I've missed the step out. Right. Okay. So I've missed the step out completely with this one here. That's a bit of a problem. We do, however, have fish oil being produced. And being put into this kitchen here. We could easily filter that off into something else. Those are off into a like silo, so we could caravan it off. I think that's going to be the idea there. We'll caravan that one off as well and bring it down. But I need another kitchen in here now. Right, remedies required water. Remedies is the one that required fuel. I feel as if the remedy kitchen should be an independent thing because it's required by 2 sources. And then the fruit juice and the antidote doesn't require fuel, but the antidote does require sugar. We have sugar being made right here. Okay. Time to move this about a bit. So, I'm going to move you to being there instead. We will do that there, like so. Okie dokie. This kitchen is producing. You've got some fruit juice there. Plug you in there, and then cut off your supply of stuff. So use up what you've got, and then stop. Don't mind. But all the stuff you've got, that's going to fill up pretty quick, isn't it? That should be right. Use up the herbs you've got. Okay, there we go. Right. Okay, you done? You're done. Right. Okie dokie. So, right. So, remedies need to go to the enchanter and to the other kitchen, which is going to be this one here. You're going to be on making antidotes and fruit juice. Okay. And we'll just plug in you like that, and that will work. There we go. You're going to get fruit juice and antidotes. You need remedies, which is going to come from this place. Okay. And you're producing both, but I don't want you to output both. Do I? No, I don't. I'm going to move you forward one just to make things a bit more even there. And then we're going to have... no, I'm not. I'm going to put that back to where it was. And we're going to change up this one to being like that. Then an output and an output. You're just producing remedies, aren't you? Yep, we don't want fruit juice anymore, we just want remedies, that's it. Okay. Just bin the fruit, that's fine. Don't want the fruit. Bin. Bin. Okay, it's going to keep storage forever. Okay, right. So you want the herbs, so we'll reconnect you, and you want the water, which you've got, and you want the fuel, which you've got. Okie dokie. And you're just going to produce remedies. So you can output... in fact, you can move along here. No. No, you can't. No, you can't. Tell a lie. You can move back to where you were, because that will work there. Okay, you're going to move across and up one and get plugged in there. I really want to... You should get plugged in there. Okay, you can have 2 outputs. You can have 1 output. I know, because you need remedies as well. Oh, come on, brain. Come on, brain. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. What? Why? And it needs sugar. That's why I moved that. Look, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me? Okay, you're going to output... Well, you only want to output elixirs. Okay. Right. Okay. Then you want to have a line like that, and then like that, okay? In fact, I'll do that, okie dokie, right? And then you want to have 2 outputs, and there are things I can't see now, which I don't particularly like doing. You want to output fruit juice, and no, hold on, what are you doing? You're doing antidotes and fruit juice. You need so you want to output antidotes, and if I could spell, that would help. Antidotes and fruit juice. Boom, there we go. Okie dokie. Right, getting near the end. I'm doing it all wrong, and I know I'm doing it all wrong, so that's fine. I'm then going to get a pusher and put it there, because I feel as if that's going to be a better use of the have to be... No, I think that's going to be okay. Right. Yeah, I think if we prioritize this to have the remedies, over that, then obviously this is going to produce its bits and pieces first, and then the enchanter gets it afterwards. Because the enchanter needs remedies, 1 remedy, 2 remedies after the fact, but this needs 2 remedies before to get the antidote. So you would not be able to produce. You can produce the health potions without it, but you don't need the health potions because the health potions are then using the elixirs. So yeah, so that works. That works. I hope that works. I hope that makes sense. Does it make sense? I don't know. Right, okie dokie. And then you're grabbing sugar from that farm there, which should be able to keep up. I would think, I would hope. I don't know where you're getting your sugar from. There's only 3 tiles, I think, in the centre that you're getting sugar from. We can add more tiles around it if the requirement pops up. If needed, we can add more around it. That's not a problem. Okay, so take 2. That should work. You're going to just make remedies. And I have the 1 kitchen doing the remedies because it's got 2 supplies, and then that kitchen doing 2 things, and the elixir doing 2 things, because that should work. Okay. Okie dokie. Right. You're producing that. You're producing that. Okay. Right. So the other thing we need to bring is antidotes. We don't have any antidotes. We need to bring them here. And I'm just tempted to just drive a caravan straight down and drop them in there. But then you can only store 20 antidotes, and the caravan has 32. Having storage would be a good idea. You are, however, not producing sugar fast enough. Well, you are, but it's going this way now, which doesn't really surprise me. This is getting sugar, like second-hand sugar. It's getting the second runs of the sugar, which makes sense. So, okay. So antidotes. How are we going to get the antidotes? That's the other thing. Right. I suppose we could. You just need fish, don't you? You don't need anything else. So let's move that kitchen out the way for the moment. Move that one up here. Move that one in the way there. Remove all of this. Remove that. And if we just had the line come this way, and then had a fish supply there, and a fish supply there, then this kitchen on the end. Put that one on the end there. Then your output would go to that workshop. Your output would go to this one, and your output would go to that one. That seems like a strange thing to do, doesn't it? It does seem a little odd to do that. I'm confined by space here as well, so if I wanted to put you back there, then there's no way I could get 2 kitchens side by side here. Nope, that's a shame. I think that might do the job for us, and you'll see why in a moment. If I did that, which I'd like to pull that out by 1 more, but I can't, can I? No, can't build an uneven terrain. Unless I shore that up, which I could do. I could happily do with those. Yep, Okay, and then move that out by one. There we go. Awesome sauce. Then move that one out by one. And then remove those two. And we will build a road doing that. Oh, that. No. Build it. Oh, why not? Why not? What's wrong with that? Nothing's wrong with that. How very strange. Okay, so we'll build a road doing that, and I think I'm going to put in a one-way system on that road. I'm only going to have one caravan coming here, but it just, yeah. And right, what we're going to do here is we're going to have that going to there, a splitter at the end, but that will split between two kitchens. Yep, that will split between two kitchens, but we'll turn it round that way because we're then going to have another conveyor belt there, and I don't want this fish. Well, it's going to, isn't it? It's going to go onto that. Yeah, it's going to go onto that no matter what I do. Okay, so slight change of plan. Like so. We'll put a silo in the centre there, which we can't afford because we don't have enough iron. That's annoying. I've had the game pause for a very long time. Why don't we have enough iron? What is going on? You're not getting enough iron supply because we're out of iron. Wow. Okay. I'm going to rotate you around for a moment and stop you doing that just so I can build myself a silo, if you don't mind. Like so. And then we're going to go bump bump and bump bump. And you're going to be filtered to fish oil. And then put a bigger gap in between them because it just makes life easier. We're going to do that, and we're going to go grabber there, and you will grab fish oil and deliver it back to that one there. And then we just need to reconnect the herbs. Okay, and that seems like a bit of a weird thing because now we're going round in circles, but that's going to work better for us because now we have access to fish oil. So I can send a caravan up here to grab fish oil and put it straight into this kitchen. Which I think I'm just going to do for the moment. So take fish oil, put it into the kitchen, off you go. Oh. And I should really put in the one-way systems underneath there just to keep it going. I should probably split this down like so, because oh yeah, not a straight line. I feel as if that's gonna be important. Yeah. There we go. And then the two caravans won't run into each other. There was only two caravans anyway. It wasn't desperate, but you still got stuff inside you, but you're going to go all the way back, pick up more, and come back again. Why did you come down? Ah, because you can get underneath the blasted. So yeah, okay. Okay, so if we cut that out, and then do bump, bump, bump. Oh, no. Bump, bump, and bump. Like so. There we go. You'll now drive down the correct side of the road rather than going through the underneath and yeah. And now you're going to drive up there because you can drive around. That is annoying. Do you know what? I can't even be bothered with this one-way system. It's not working. So, let's not worry about it. There we go. Okay. So you're going to accept it there and then down here, whatever. I don't. Doesn't bother. Doesn't matter. Right. Okay. You're full on fruit juice. You're... Don't have any health potions. Because you require mana power to produce health potions. Ooh. And you require water power. Right. Other key things that I was missing. What an idiot. Right. Okay. So, I do hope I've got enough bits and pieces to do this with. So we're going to need a transmitter and a receiver and a recharger. Can I get it all done in one go? What do you think? What? I actually want you to level up to, yeah, that level, please. Why is there a lump there? How bizarre, how bizarre. Right, grab that, put that back there. Right, okay, so if I put the transmitter in, the transmitter will push the stuff that way. Trying to think how I'm going to do the steam pipes. Sorry, the mana pipes, because I need to have both earth and water going on here. And it's going to have to come back to one there, or even further back there, I think, because I need space in between. But I need a way to get around like one and then around the other one, because we've got 2 points there we're going to put into. So if I build it, if I did that, that would work. But then if I try to do that, they would just come along, that spot, go straight along here and down here. They wouldn't go to this one here. So what if we did... That wouldn't work either because of those coming along there. I think I need to come out further, don't I? I think I need to come out from like here. And then back down like so, across. And then we could have nope, that's not going to work either. Move the mana connectors, that's not a problem there. Yeah, so I need two. I could have two independent lines. I suppose that's the only way this is really going to work, isn't it? Have a transmitter down here for one and a transmitter down there for the other one, and do it independently because I can't really mix them together because it's just not really going to work in any way I can figure out. Actually, I could do that, couldn't I? That would work. That would work. So it comes down here, it will go to that one first. If that's blocked, it will go round. It goes to this one, and if that's blocked, it will go round. That will work. That will work wonders. However, I will need them to be further back than that, because I'm going to need to have a blocker in there, saying that only water can go down this one and only whatever the other one was required, mana, can go down the other. Let's do 2 independent lines. It's going to be so much easier. So much easier. Okay. Okay. So we'll have one line go down there. Come back along there, and then one line go down there, come back along to there. Okay, and then just do the bypass like that and like that. Okie dokie, right. So move you to there, copy you to there. We then want to grab receiver. Gonna go not there, it's hopefully gonna go there and there. And we don't have enough planks for it. Unpause the game, that will go. Yeah, this is the right level. Okay. Right. And then once we've got the receiver, we will put in a thing there, and that's going to block you from coming along to deliver to the kitchen. Ooh, damn it. I need a gap in between them. There's no other way I can do it without a gap in between them. So I suppose if I did that, that would work. And then move those back one, move that back one. Okie dokie, right. And we're also going to need recharges as well, which are also cost 10 planks, which I don't. Why are we not getting any planks? Why are we not getting? What's going on here? What's going on here? What's the problem? What's the problem? You're not getting any planks because you're not getting any iron, and you're not getting iron because the iron's been turned off by me. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so right, so you get what I'm doing here, and this is all a terrible thing. And I really wanted to get this working on camera, but I'm nearly hitting the hour mark at the moment, and I've been trying to actually getting these down to about 45 minutes and failing terribly at it. So, right, so this will work for Elixir. So, starting this episode, we will finish off the Elixir system, and everything will be going through it. But as I said, I do think we are getting like at the end of the game now. So, we've got a few things to do here. Yeah. So what I'd like to know is, because I do want to restart and play through again and see what wonderful things we can build. Maybe a bigger system, much more Factorio style, with a big bus going, loads of iron and stuff down it. So, but what sort of map should I play on? What sort of way should we do this? What do you think would be a good way of playing? Let me know what you think, what we should play on. As I've said before, I don't really want to play on the mountainous map because it's just a lot of waiting to get coins to level an area, It's a bit not very exciting to play. Very challenging, I must admit, and something I probably would like to have a go of sort of off camera, but on camera it would just be a lot of either waiting to do things or just cutting the camera till I get some more money to level things out. So, but yeah, let me know what you think, and we shall see how we go. And I think next episode we shall try and do a complete push, and we get the elixirs going. That'll be our apothecaries complete, and then once we get that sorted, we will then go for the enchanter speciality goods and throw all that in hopefully one go, and everything will be awesome. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again next time, and until then, as always, have fun.